Welcome back, beautiful family. Welcome to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious Queso Blanco dip with ground beef. It comes out amazing and is perfect for the holidays. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this amazing Queso Blanco dip with ground beef, these are the ingredients. I have ground beef, I have 2 bell peppers, red and orange, jalapeños, garlic cloves, cilantro, all-purpose flour, butter, cumin, Himalaya salt or the salt you have at home, mozzarella cheese, white velveeta queso blanco, and milk. This is everything we need to prepare this amazing, creamy, delicious Queso Blanco dip with ground beef. Perfect for the holidays. So let's get started. I want to start here first with the veggies, and of course, let's go to the sink. Let's rinse our veggies very good through running water, and this is a very important step. You have to rinse all your veggies before you start chopping them. I want to start first with the jalapeños. Of course, if you don't want to add jalapeños, you could add a green bell pepper, but the jalapeno really gives it a kick. It's not going to be spicy. It's just going to be amazing. The jalapeno releases the flavor, but yet you're taking off the vein and you're taking off the seeds. So it's not going to be spicy at all. And then we're going to go ahead and chop it in very small little pieces, just like that. I am going to continue slicing and chopping my jalapeños. This Queso Blanco dip comes out amazing. Your family is really going to love it. And here I am done with the jalapeños, and I'm going to continue with the red bell pepper. Remember that with the red bell pepper, take the vein out of the red bell pepper. Take it out and make sure that you slice it and you cut it just like that in little squares so that everything really blends in with the Queso Blanco and the ground beef. This part is important. Always remove the vein of your bell peppers, especially for this recipe, because this recipe really has an amazing flavor. It's nice and thick, nice and creamy, nice and cheesy, and I love cheese, so you're really going to love this amazing dip. I have all my bell peppers and my jalapeños cut and sliced, and now I'm ready for the cilantro. I'm going to just cut the little edges. I'm going to go ahead and chop it all in small little pieces, just like that. And then I'm going to put it and reserve it until I need it. I have my garlic cloves, which I'm going to slice, and then I'm going to dice very finely. I have the white cheese here. I'm going to cut it through the center and then cube it in small cubes. And it's nice and creamy, and the flavor is just amazing. Now this is done. I'm going to start with the ground beef. I have 1 pound of ground beef. I'm adding just half a cup of water because I don't want to add any oil. I'm adding some salt. I'm adding some cumin. And I'm going to go ahead and just move it around until it's nice and golden brown. And it really doesn't take too long, okay? So don't walk away from your ground beef. When it starts getting that color that is getting really crispy, then that's the time when we're going to go ahead and remove it. Always try to buy the ground beef that is low in lard. So like that, you know exactly how much you are consuming. And here I'm going to start by adding the butter on my pan, adding all the bell peppers and the jalapeno. Once you do that, I'm going to add the garlic. We're going to incorporate it, add the cumin, add the salt, and remember the salt is to taste. We're going to go ahead, mix it around, add the all-purpose flour, cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes. You really want to cook your all-purpose flour, okay? Cook it and then add your milk. Once you add your milk, just incorporate it. And the first thing we're going to add in here is the creamy white American cheese. We're going to go ahead, put it in here. And then we are going to go ahead and start adding the mozzarella cheese. I'm going to go ahead and start adding it a little bit at a time. And it's already getting really creamy. The smell of the cheeses and the bell pepper, perfection made at home. I am sure that once you make this dip, you are really going to fall in love with it because it comes out really delicious. This is when you know that it's time to add your ground beef and add your cilantro. You're going to go ahead, mix it around, cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes. You don't need to overcook it. Remember that the ground beef, it's already cooked. Look at this. It's really creamy. It's already starting to bubble. And now this is done. Here I have my tortillas. This is the brand I get. These are perfect and they are specially for frying. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting them into diamond pieces. But I wanted to show you the brand I buy because when you start frying them, they fry so fast. I think it's less than a minute that you start frying it in the hot oil and they are not greasy at all. On the stove, I have hot vegetable oil and I'm adding my tortillas. And when you less expect it, it's time to remove them. Be careful because they could burn very easily. So now I'm just going to add a little more and then I'll see you when they are completely done. And it really doesn't take too long. Look at this. I made a whole bunch because with this dip, you have to have chips around. You need to enjoy this amazing and delicious creamy Queso Blanco with ground beef dip. Well, here I am ready for the presentation, so I'll see you in just a little bit. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing Queso Blanco with ground beef dip. You know that this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. And these tortilla chips don't absorb any oil. They're really nice and dry, and this is the best part, tasting my recipes. Excuse me. All those pieces of the ground beef, perfection made at home. The holidays are just around the corner. Why not enjoy this amazing recipe with your beautiful family? When you cook with love, everything comes out perfect. I hope, my friends, you give it a try and you make this amazing Queso Blanco with ground beef dip. It comes out perfect every time. Perfect when you have family coming over and you want to treat them with something delicious. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my family. I hope you make and enjoy this amazing Queso Blanco with ground beef dip. Your family is going to love it. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.